EA Sports, and the PGA Tour, so proud to bring you continuing coverage of the world of golf. Alongside Frank Novelo, I'm Rich Lerner, and partner, you and I have called a lot of rounds of golf through the years. I know there's always something that piques your interest. How about today?
Rich, every day brings you a chance to do something special. And when we get to sit in this perch, that's what I look for. And I don't want to see the head going down. I want to see that every single shot is a chance to do something special. It could be a chip. Maybe the chip goes in. Maybe it's a 30-footer that goes in. Maybe a drive gets rifled down the fairway. Do something special.
Driving it straight, a big part of playing this golf course well, and that's a good start there in the fairway at the first. Second shot coming up. Let's check in for the first time with Nota Begay III.
She's staring at 152 yards left to the hole, sitting in the front left hole location.
Here we go.
She's got great balance in that swing. So you can see, just picks the iron shot off the turf, and, well, the result, inside 10 feet. Well done.
Yes, very methodically done, and that one in for a birdie. The second at 453 yards. This is a tough hole. Precision is a must off the tee because the landing area is a small one and features 3 very penal bunkers. The green is also well protected with 3 more bunkers, and the putting surface itself is anything but flat. And this round starting off strong after the birdie at the first. This in the fairway at number 2.
Oh, just the strike, the sound of, and the ball does the rest. Great shot.
5 feet now for birdie. Not a problem. That's in for birdie. And that's what moves to 2 under par. The third, a par 4 at 426 yards, is visually one of the toughest on the course. Its main feature is the internal out of bounds that frames the right side of the fairway. In the 2023 Open Championship, some golfers laid back with a driving iron. Others tried to bomb it over the corner and give themselves an advantage. Playing safe out to the left, however, does bring some thick rough into play. She's starting this one toward the right.
Now that was 50-50 off the tee. Rough, fairway. I guess it was more than 50-50. Fairway's fine. Good shot. Safely on the green and a birdie chance.
14 feet to the hole. Yeah, that's as easy as 1, 2, 3. Count it. 3 birdies in a row to start this round. The last of the consecutive par fours to grace this front side is this one, the 367-yard fourth. It's the shortest of the four by a considerable margin. Most golfers should be able to cover the fairway bunkers and be left with just a short iron in. I'll tell you, this is shaping up to be some kind of round. Birdies at 1, 2, and 3, and another good tee shot here at the fourth. This one's looking good.
Now, there's a good strike in there, just a little left of the hole, but inside 10 feet. It's about 50-50 chance on the PGA Tour of making a birdie.
Ah, yes, well done. It's a birdie to move to 4 under now on the day. You've got to feel like you're losing ground if you do not take advantage of the par 5 fifth at 520 yards. This was the easiest hole at the 151st Open, with a total of 200 birdies made here through the 4 rounds of the championship. And that one looked good for a while, but it's going to get gobbled up by that bunker. Just got to get this out to a good number per second at the par 5. Excellent second shot here at the par 5. Frank, certainly a birdie is well within range.
Well, from that distance, that second shot, that's inside the PGA Tour standard, really. 2 super shots, and you're right. Outside chance for 3.
Right around 6 feet here for birdie. Yeah, the good play continues. Now to 5 under on the day. The first par 3 of the round is here at the 201-yard 6th. 2 pot bunkers left and 1 right of the green are to be avoided at all costs. Yet again, in the bunker off the tee. Gonna have to give this a pretty good thump. That is a good-looking pass out of the bunker right there. Got that to stop in a good place, leaving just a few feet for par. Yep, good solid stroke there and a nifty up and down out of the green side bunker. The 7th now at 481 yards, a par 4. Hot bunkers left and right are definitely in play off the tee. Even if you end up in the fairway, the second shot is a demanding one, partially blind, over a large tract of gorse and potentially 2 hot bunkers left. And that, a good-looking shot there, well placed in the fairway.
That's not too bad. Good shot. Inside 20 feet, I would imagine. So a good chance, really, outside chance for birdie.
Just 5 feet left. Okay, can't take putts that length for granted, but that's in for a par. On to the 8th, a par 4 at 436 yards. It features a familiar refrain: avoid the pot bunkers and the tall gorse. Doing so with your drive should leave a short iron in to a green protected by 1 bunker left and 2 to the right. It all looks so simple when you're going good, doesn't it? And that is yet another solid drive. Second shot straight ahead, and we go to Iona Stephen.
It's 138 yards to the flag. Pin on the right-hand side, so plenty of room to the left of it.
That's a good shot, and more importantly too, a green in regulation, so birdie chance.
The line, perfect there, and that's in for a birdie. The 9th hole at 218 yards of par 3. Bunkers front left and right protect a fairly narrow green that features more than its share of humps and hollows. Well, those are the shots that turn what you'd like to be a leisurely stroll out on the golf course into a day of hard work.
Yeah, what could have been a tap-in is now going to be a grind.
that's well done right there. A good save for par at the 9th. And the scorecard's looking pretty good after 9 holes. That's a 29 6-under par. The back 9 here at Royal Liverpool kicks off with a long one, 507 yards. It's a par 4. The landing area is a tough one to navigate. It's narrow, it has mounds, and it has thick rough left and right. Up near the green, the bunker front and right is incredibly deep and must be avoided at all costs. And that will be more than adequate. It's safely into the fairway. While sitting on an upslope here, you got to be careful that you don't get this one straight up in the air from that line. That is how it's done, right there. What an approach shot. Chance now for another birdie. Yeah, left that one right in. That's a good putt. And it's in for a birdie. The 11th runs along the beach to the left, and this is a tough driving hole, a par 4 at 392 yards. The short length will likely entice most to air it out, but the more prudent play might be a 3-wood or an iron, because the small landing area gets tighter the further down the fairway you travel.
Once again, another great tee shot. I'm starting to wonder, how low can you go? And the driving has been simply superb.
Second shot upcoming with that pin tucked in the front left. So close to a birdie, but she'll be left shaking her head as she finishes that for a par. The 12th at 449 yards is a dog-leg left par 4. Those that try to chew off too much of that dog-leg could find themselves in trouble if they're unable to carry the gorse. The approach will be to an elevated green that slopes fairly severely from back to front.
Too strong for this hole, eh? Ran out of fairway and into the rough. Big hit, though.
So, from the rough, down the Nota.
147 to the hole. Pin about medium depth, though it is on the left side.
Another example of excellent balance and timing, and that's a good shot.
This one is all about touch and feel and creativity. Coming down that huge slope, though it is a birdie putt. Oh my goodness, woefully short on that putt. Right about 9 feet here to the hole. Yeah, good concentration there. That's a distance where a putt could get away, but that in for a par. The 13th is a par 3 at 194 yards. It yields another panoramic look at Hilbre Island and the estuary beyond. But this could be a tricky little hole. Tee shots that land in that front right pot bunker rarely lead to a par. All right, you take those all day long. On the green, chance for birdie coming up. Yeah, can't take those for granted. Good concentration there, and it's in for a birdie. The 14th is a dogleg left, par 4 at 454 yards. Ideally, your drive should stay as close to the dogleg as possible, but middle of the fairway is just fine if it can avoid any of the 4 pot bunkers in the landing zone. The green, thankfully, is bunker-free, but it does fall off somewhat sharply to the right.
Really starting to make a hard game look easy. Drive after drive has been superb. And this one, well, as we like to say, is in the mayor's office.
This Nota, her second from the fairway.
150 yards to the hole. Pin is on the front left part of the green.
Good shot. Safely on the green and a birdie chance.
There's the surgeon's touch right there. Well done to run that in for a birdie. The 15th is the longest hole on the course, checking in at a full 620 yards. The fairway is fairly generous by Royal Liverpool standards, though it does feature bunkers left and right. The issues tend to develop on the second shot, where you'll need to commit one way or the other to going for it or laying up. Beautiful tempo to that swing, and this is going to wind up squarely in the fairway. Now from way back, better than 300 yards, a second to the par 5. Third shot, looking for a good one.
Maybe a little too pumped up there. That just flew past the flag, but still an outside chance for a birdie.
Very smooth there. In for a birdie. The final 3-hole stretch begins with the par 4 16th at 461 yards. Most players should be able to move their tee shots beyond the 3 fairway bunkers, but more await up toward the green, 5 of them in total. Everything flowing really well right now. Coming off 3 birdies in a row. Here's another solid tee shot as well. From the fairway, Nota, her second coming up.
159 yards left to the hole. Coming off a birdie at the previous hole, looking to go back to back.
Absolutely can do no wrong. Dialed in, and that is an eagle, and this is a spectacular round of golf. Now to one of the more visually stunning holes on the course, the par 3 17th at 136 yards. This has everything you want in a classic par 3, and a lot that you don't, including steep runoffs, deep bunkers, and a tricky green to putt on. That one going to wind up smack dab in the middle of the green. Oh, she's going to like that one. Well done. That's in for her birdie. This is a big-time test. The closing hole here at Royal Liverpool, a demanding par 5 at 609 yards. 2 deep bunkers need to be avoided off the tee. Then the fun begins. A second shot needs to navigate a tough dogleg to the right before it emerges in front of gathered masses surrounding a green with no fewer than 5 deep hot bunkers in play. That's a good strike right there, and this is going to split the middle. So in the fairway, but a pretty good number to carry here for a second to the par 5.
It might have been perhaps a little conservative, but right in the heart of the green.
Now this for another birdie. Yeah, that's a good putt there. It's a birdie at 18. And this will wind up an absolutely mind-blowing round of 57. Well, that about wraps things up for us here today. I'd like to thank my partner, Frank Nobilo. Enjoyed it, Frank.
Certainly did, Rich. Once again, the golf course provided more than a stern test.
And for the entire team, I'm Rich Lerner. Until next time.